HCB family, how's it going? Welcome to Hold the Ball. Hope you guys are well, Maro today, as well as Talo Falava to all of you guys here who are viewing, watching this game here again. Join me as I do a bit of presentation. So as we speak now, Tonga as well as Samoa, they're coming out now again to sing their respective anthems. Here I will have for you guys basically the team list as well, so you guys are not sort of unaware as to who is playing. Now I'm going to have the team list here for you guys. Sorry, hopefully you guys can hear me clearly. I'm going to have the team list here up until before kickoff, right? So I will be able to sort of, again, just for you guys, just read the team list here as Toa Samoa, right, prep for to sing their national anthem. Now, guys, obviously this is a big occasion for us, right, as Tongans and Samoans and so on and so forth, Pacific Rugby League overall. This is a big occasion here for both these teams, and I hope you guys are well. Please feel free to comment and engage away, as we already have some comments here early. This is a big occasion here for both these teams here, right? The winner basically goes on to versus England, and we all know what happened there yesterday night, right? So, in all honesty, this game here for me literally comes down to Tonga's forward pack versus Toa Samoa's backline, right? Tonga's forward pack, Samoa's backline. Again, it's trying to sort of trying to find each other's weaknesses. Now, in all reality, obviously, if you look at the spine here for both these teams here, they're both good quality spines, and I feel for mine, a lot of pressure does lay on Mate Tonga as well to perform, and again, laying the foundation early, the likes of Jason Tamarolo, obviously, looking at the likes of Adam Fanor-Blake, hopefully, sorry, apologies there, hope you guys can hear my mic, just quickly as I fix it up. Hello, I'm testing. All right, hopefully that's a-okay. Apologies again with the mic. All right, so look, as stated before, the forward pack of Mate Tonga is key to their victory, I believe. And obviously for Toa Samoa, again, the backline, the likes of Joseph Swali'i, To'o, Stephen Crichton, Tim Lafai, Taylor May, those names there, right there, particularly trying to expose Tonga's defense out wide. That's exactly what it takes, in my opinion, anyway, for Toa Samoa to win. Trying to get the overlap, trying to create that one-on-one sort of situation there, because out in the back there, I believe that's where Toa Samoa, that's the strongest. Again, looking at Luai as well as Milford to lead the pack. We all know what Luai can do. Oh, okay, sorry guys. All right, I'll try and change the mic. Now, hopefully that works there, and if it doesn't, unfortunately, there's not much I can do, so apologies. But yes, as stated before, Luai, right, Milford, those two there, we all know what Luai has done, what he's capable of doing. It's about him trying to lead the pack around. Obviously, Milford there at halfback, as you guys can see, but in all honesty, it is going to be a very, very tight game. I don't see this game being blowout. I don't think it should be blowout. It's a type of game that does not deserve to be it's a type of game that does not deserve to be blown out, particularly these two nations here, proud nations. And as I've sort of spoken about before on Instagram as well as here, it's a game that's been, well, let's be honest now, it's a 1,000-year sort of a thing, right? Thousands of years of history, again, brought here to the forefront for us to be a witness to. And obviously, again, to all have fun. And again, I urge as well safety and celebration, obviously, but at the same time, we all want our teams to win. This game here should be good. It's the two teams here lining up to do their respective dances. Obviously, Mate Tonga with the Sipitao and Toa Samoa there with the Sivitao. So, and saying that there's just a lot of angst and a lot of build up to this game here. And it's going to be very, very exciting. Unfortunately, I don't get the joy of actually sitting back and watching, but I'm going to be the one here commentating. I hope you guys are obviously enjoying the commentary as well. And looking at this game here, that should be a very, very physical encounter here between these two, obviously neighbouring islands. And I will have the team list as well taken off right before kickoff. But for the meantime, enjoy it. And here we have as well Mate Tonga prepping for their Sipitao, what should be a very big treat here, as well as Toa Samoa, the Sivitao. A big treat here for the fans watching, obviously, all around the world here. And I hope you're well wherever you are watching from as well. Paulo as well as Habili really leading their respective nations here in what should be a blockbuster. And obviously, like I said before, it's do or die, right? This is where you leave it all on the table here, right? There's no refunds here. There's no refunds here, right? It's all laid out here, and that's it. So again, a lot of pride here, I'm sure, on display. This is it. This is it. All right, and here we go. And Mate Matonga as well. There we go. Oh, goodness, guys, I'm getting the goosebumps. Oh, man. Here we go. Siliva Havili leading the troops here. Here we go. Momentous occasion here. This is going to be massive. All right, here we go. And as mentioned before, just as well, obviously there were some big changes over the week, particularly for Mate Matong. Obviously the likes of Will Hopart, they're coming in, right? And obviously Siliva Havili, again, 2 experienced campaigners there for Mate Matonga. And obviously for Toa Samoa, just a little bit of a change around the squad nonetheless, but it is a decent squad. Obviously the likes of Josh Babali in the bench there, Kalma Tuilangi, Martin Tapau. So again, quality there as you see Brian To'o leading the front here. This is the biggest game for us, right? This is the reality. This is it. This is it. For me personally, watching this, you know, as a Pacifica, this is the biggest game for us, right? Is Tonga versus Samoa. And we hope you guys are well watching this, enjoying this. I will have the scoreline up as well. The showdown here is really intense. And I'm just trying to enjoy it as well as talking it so you guys aren't left there wondering what on earth is going on. But the boys look fierce. They're looking each other in the eyes here. There's no step back. This is just thousands of years of pure, intense rivalry here, right? That goes back to the days right now as Samoa and Tonga look each other dead straight in the face. And this is exactly what you want to see. It's worth the ticket admission alone. Look at Lafai there with an intense stare. Tonga commencing things. And we all know we're not going to back away from each other, right? We're not going to step back from each other. We are not going to step back from each other. Goodness me, oh man, the veins. Tell you what, the blood is flowing. The blood is flowing. The heart is going. I'm absolutely excited to watch this game here. And again, guys, for those of you who are joining, I'll have the team list up here for now. Now, look, apologies, guys. Please, I urge, yeah. And here we go. Oh, man. Sorry, guys, I can't show you the game. If I show you the game, I'm done, right? Like, I'm literally going to be terminated. YouTube will terminate my account if I show. So again, just the team list for now. And here we go, Toa Samoa again. This is oh yes, let's go. Here we go. Here we go. All right, guys. All right. There we go. 3, 2, 1. And welcome to Hold the Ball. Hope you guys are well. Thank you again for joining me for the pre-game stuff. Right, it's now down to the business end here. Right, as mentioned before, there's no mucking around. Right, it's all ready to go now. Obviously, again, the key players for me, particularly for Mate Matonga, obviously you got the likes of Taumalolo. His impact will be pivotal, right? Hopwate over there, fullback again, the defensive man there. That's the reality, right? They brought him in there for a defensive reason, particularly if Toa Samoa get the break. For Toa Samoa, for me personally, the keys. Luai, Milford, how do they sort of mitigate their game? Obviously, like so Brian To'o, expect them to have some big, strong, hard carries. Again, for Mate Matonga, the likes of Daniel Tupou on that wing. And as I said before, Tamarola, he's the anchor of the Mate Matonga team. Again, looking for him to steamroll ahead, so to speak. And again, I thank you guys for joining me again. All good. You're welcome there, Satik. And again, we got Ashley Klein here. I'm not really a big fan of Ashley Klein, but in saying that, it is what it is. He's all right. He's an okay referee, I suppose. Here we go. Toa Samoa lining up to kick off, and I am so excited. Oh my goodness. Absolutely beside myself here. I'm looking forward to it. Again, to all you Tongan Samoans out there enjoying the game. Have fun. And I hope to make you experience a little bit better as well as I commentate through what I see. But nonetheless, it is all stations a go. As everyone claps their hands, you got all the Tongan fans, you got the Samoan fans. It's all good, right? I'm ready. And here we go. We're about to commence kickoff here. Ladies and gentlemen, 3 to 1, here we go. So Swali's just kicked the ball. Let's get ready. Bit of a bounce there, but Kion Kolomatangi picks up. He runs straight into Alafai, as well as Taylor May. They're tackling him on the first tackle set here. And here we go, the second carry here, straight into the hands here of number 5 there, and that's Tione Katoa there. running into the blue wall there. Siliva Havili looking left, right, centre, goes left this time round. Off to the hands of Adam Blake, attracts a few defenders there in Hunt, as well as Levi going low. Kalfusi as well for Toa Samoa. Again, with another hit up there. And again, Tonga punching up really good through the middle early in their fourth tackle set here. And it's not a set restart there. It could have been. And Siliva Havili tries to dart through the middle there, but is well handled there by Jaden Soa. Fifth and last here for Tonga. Lolohe goes for a kick, and it's caught there by Drifter Swali'i. Swali'i now darting around, runs around, tries to run, cops a bit of a high there by Isaac Ato, but again, met an aggressive tackle there. Now Samoa get their turn. Luai, they're acting dummy half, straight into the hands of Brian Toll. We spoke about Brian Toll before and what he can produce, right? Look for him there, the Penrith winger, to do stuff here. Milford acting dummy half, straight to the Dolphins next year as well. Junior Bolo, the captain, right? We talk about anchors there for Damaro, but Bolo as well as an anchor as well there for Toa Samoa. And with the ball again, and this time here, Samoa here, about 5 meters away now from the halfway line. Going up forward this time around here for the hands there of Swali'i, who's caught well in the tackle. Toa Samoa, fifth and last now, and about 40 meters away from their try line. Big kick here from Milford on the fifth and last. There's a few chases there, but it's gathered well there by Daniel Tupo, and Daniel Tupo runs into Jaden Soa as well as Hunt, and you have Stephen Crichton there as well. And now Samoa there with favorable defensive position here, and straight into the hands here now. And it looks like it's offside here. Toa Samoa offside. And that's not what they want to do. You don't want to. The refs have been very stringent, very strict on the offside plays here, particular guys and ladies and gentlemen, about trying to, increase discipline, right? And Toa Samoa on that occasion, unfortunately for them, offside is just it's a simple game, simple game regarding the offside, right? Referee, the ref saw it. Just can't do it. Just got to keep the discipline there. Anyway, Tonga there with the ball through Mosese Suli there, and Siliva Havili again acting dumb half. Tonga over there halfway down now, about 40 meters up from the try line here now. Toa Samoa on the back foot. Siliva Havili passes the ball out right this time here, all the way to the hands of Jason Dalmalolo, and he's going to take a few as well as he pumps the legs there, but tackled there by Levi as well as Lee Sao. And again, Siliva Havili looking left, right, center, goes right this time round there, off to Lolo here off to Kim Kalomatangi. Kalomatangi dodging for a few tackles, and he knocks the ball. It's all about hold the ball. It's all about hold the ball. And a bit lackluster there from Kalomatangi, unfortunately, on that occasion, knocking the ball. But it's a penalty as well there to Toa Samoa. And again, I'll read the comments. Oh, the mic again. All right. Sorry, just forgive me, guys. I'll just quick try the mic. Look, I apologize if the mic sounds bad. It's not my intention. Unfortunately, a bit of audio delays here, but it will come good. I assure you, hopefully. As Stephen Crichton there with the ball collects it now, and again Tonga on the front foot there, back foot after the penalty there for Toa Samoa, and over their halfway line now. And again, Junior Bowler with a massive, huge carry there for Toa Samoa. Danny Levi, obviously the hooker there, looking left, right, and he goes left this time around here, straight to the breadbasket here of Royce Hunt. Very strong carrier, ball carrier is Royce Hunt there. Bumps for Doika just a little bit away there now. Danny Levi with the ball in hand, straight into Milford. Milford off to Jaden Soa. And Samoa over the board. Samoa score! Samoa score a try. There you go. Wow. Jaden Soa breaking the line just like that through the middle. I spoke about Toa Samoa's backs, right, being the pivotal, line of attack there, but Jaden Soa has just come out and said, nah, it is me that you guys are not talking about there. And Jaden Soa there with a try. And, hey, Toa Samoa on the board. What a scintillating play there. And it came off the back of a penalty there to Toa Samoa. And we spoke about the unfortunate there for Will Hopwate. He slips over. And there you go, right? Oh, well. There's a lot to be said in that little sequence there. Sorry, I haven't seen the scoreboard. All right. Yeah, there was a good attacking play there from Toa Samoa, right? Tonga, they're lost in defense. Again, the last line of defense, they Hopwate. Unfortunately for him, he slips over. That's the way it goes. But yeah, good work there on Toa Samoa. Tonga looked very good early, to be fair with you guys, but sometimes in rugby league, all it takes is little moments, as you guys know, Right, you're all aware of just moments there in the game where it can change everything, and there you go. A penalty to Toa Samoa and a few hit ups, and there you go. Toa Samoa over the board now, and again, Stephen Crichton, Penrith Panthers there to kick the ball here to slot it through. I'd imagine being dead straight in front as well. And again, Mate Matonga, a lot of questions there to ask defensively there. Bit of a mishap there through the middle, but it is what it is. And now that he slotted in, I don't think many people saw this coming here early. But again, a good try there to sort Toa Samoa. Beautiful to see there. And again, the footwork there by Jaden Sota, as you all know, they're Dragons player as well. Good good play there for the Dragons, playing his trade over there for St. Laura. Again, it's Tonga kickoff this time round. And a good collection hand. It's about 6 minutes have gone. Here we go. Big junior bowl of the steam train, the Samoan steam train. Right, and Luai there with the ball now, acting dummy half, straight into the hands here, and that appears to be Taylor May. And again, a lot of the wingers there doing a lot of the big runs there for Toa Samoa, as we all know. Straight into the hands this time here, round of Royce Hunt, and we all know he's going to take a few to stop. Very, very aggressive ball runners, Royce Hunt there. And again, Danny Levi with the ball, acting dummy half, dummy half, and he goes out to, again, try score there. Jaden Saw, who's going to attract a lot of defenders there this time around. And it's about the fourth tackle set here for Toa Samoa, about 5 meters away now from their try line. Ref calls play to start again. And now here, big carry here from Soali, who basically runs over Felice Galfusi there. Hang on, I'm just a bit confused. Hang on, apologies. Okay, so there's been a stop and play. Felice Galfusi, I think they're, hang on. Man, looked like a bit of a knee. Okay, so lift of the knee, incidental by Joseph Swali'i. Obviously, no intention there to do that, but it is what it is sometimes with the high knees. I think he's just apologised as well to Galfusi. No ill intention there, but yeah, we all know in rugby league you can't run the high knees, and that's exactly what happened there. And Toa Samoa giving a penalty away now for to Mate Matonga, so we're going to have to question and see how their defence goes here. And again, I hope you guys are well. Thank you again for tuning in. Galfusi there with the ball, takes the first carry, and Tonga now about 30 metres away from their try line here. Siliva Havili looking left, right, centre. He goes right this time around here, off to a big Eden Funor Blake Warriors player there. Go the Warriors. And again, Tonga, Mate Matonga, driving ever close now, about 20 metres out here. Going left this time here is Siliva Havili straight into a Lolo here. Big pass out. Oh, Hopoate. A big cutout pass there to Daniel DeBoy and Tonga are on the board. And just like that, Tonga reply. And it's as simple as that, right? We talk about moments in the game. And there you go. A good try there to Mate Matonga. And I'll just update the scores as well for you guys. But yeah, that came off the back there of an unfortunate high knee running style there from Joseph Swali'i, which caused a penalty. And I'm sure he didn't mean that, but it is the way it goes. We all know that's a penalty in any day of the week in rugby league. And a big cutout pass there by Hopoate. We speak about experience, and those are the reasons why players are there. And it was a good draw. It was a good cutout pass there to draw Stephen Crichton and obviously Daniel the ball over Brian To'o. Unfortunately, there was no winger there to answer the call. And yeah, there we go. Try there by Mate Matonga. And that's going to be interesting, though, to see if Tonga can get their conversion in, right, to even things up. But again, a very good game, very early. And about going on to 9 minutes now of this game here. And again, it appears to be Isaiah Katoa prepping to kick in. We all know Katoa as well. He is applying his trade next year over there at the Redcliffe Dolphins, the new expansion NRL team. Was a Penrith junior and a local as well. But I suppose for him, he sort of looked at the reality of some game time, particularly the likes of Ruai as well, ironically ahead of him. And he probably knew there's not going to be much game time there. Well, there's him and Cleary as well. Obviously, two good quality players there for the Penrith Panthers. And he thought, no, I've got to go to Dolphins. And he's gone there to, I suppose, greener pastures, obviously new pastures as well, as he preps here for a kick. And again, it's just been a very tight contest here for both teams here. It's been a good game. It has been a brilliant game, actually. All right, Isaac Ato lining up to kick. And he goes for the conversion. And it goes... It does not go anywhere near the goalpost. Actually, that veers off, way off. But here's the scoreline here, and yeah, there we go. Try there to mate ma'a Tonga, and I'm sure Toa Samoa will be going back ready to have an answer. As you see the fans there, all happy, all jubilant. Everyone's going to be happy no matter what happens there in the crowd there. You know, apart from the Tongan Samoan fans, I'm sure, but it's a good occasion nonetheless. As Toa Samoa kick things off again here, Adam Fanor Black with the ball. First receiver runs straight into Bolo, and Danny Levi there. Hunt going in low. And that's again with the ball here. Now we've got a big aggressive run here, and I believe that's Jason Dumbledore from the distance there. And again, no, that wasn't actually. And Golfusi attracts a few defenders, and it's tackled there by Levi as well as Anthony Milford. And again, Tonga nearing the halfway line here. Now that's Dumbledore there, about 5 meters away from the halfway line. Their fourth tackle set as well, Mate Matonga. Hope you guys are doing well in the comments as well. And the set restart as well. Looks like it was a slow play of the ball there. Too slow there by Toa Samoa, unfortunately, playing the man there. And again, Adam from All Black carrying. And Siliva Havili now straight into a Fotoeka. And again, we all know his trade there, the Titans. And about 20 meters out now from their goal line. 40 meters out, sorry, apologies. Now to the hands there of Lolohea, but a big tackle there from Stephen Crichton. And I believe there was Lolohea who caught the ball. It was to Hopoate there, sorry, catching the ball. And Suli tried to run off there, but again, it's tackled low there by Stephen Crichton. Tonga about their fourth tackle set, about 30 meters away from the try line here. Siliva Havili going right this time. Jason Dalmaloro steps in, but again, a good low tackle there from Bolo as well as Oregon going up top there. Last tackle here for Tonga. And a big kick here. Daniel Tupou knocks the ball on forward. Just as he catches it, he knocks it on. And Toa Samoa very lucky on that occasion there. There were two men jumping for the ball. A bit of a contest there. All Dalmalolo had to do was hold the ball, score a try. Unfortunately, a bit of a wobble in the air though, however. But Toa Samoa again breathing a huge sigh of relief there as they get to finally get the ball after the Swali'i high run there. And a high knee run. Lafai there attracting a few defenders. Toa Samoa about 50 meters out now from their own try line here. Now having to force their way forward here. And I'm sure Mate Matonga again going to be doing everything they can to force an error here. Toa Samoa the second carry, second set here. Levi shoved to a Brian To'o. To'o trying to drag a few defenders, but as well tackled there by Siliva Havili as well as Kato, Isaiah Kato that is. And Levi here goes out left this time around here. And Royce Hunt again, another aggressive run. Is met well there again by the Tongan defense. This is just a physical game altogether. This is a physical game altogether. Fourth tackle here, and Milford going out for a bit of a, looks like to be an attempt at a 40-20, but a caught there well by Hopoate. Hopoate runs straight into Su'a as well as Oregon Galfusi. And going out left this time here, right this time here for Mate Matonga. And a big carry there by Daniel Tupou, dragging a few defenders as he always does for the Roosters as well as Mate Matonga. And Siliva Havili going out left this time here, off to Golfusi here, who's met well there by Crichton as well as Milford. He tries to offload the ball, and he does. And Moses Suli now open space, just about runs straight into Levi as well as Golfusi there. And Tonga on the front foot here, third tackle set here to ball, and there was no one home. There was just no one home. I think Lolohea was looking for the big pass out wide, but unfortunately, nobody was Hopoate, sorry, looked out for the big wide pass, but there was nobody home for Mate Matonga, unfortunately, out in the wing there. Hopoate looking for the big pass, and Daniel Tupou, unfortunately, is just basically by the halfway line. A bit of miscommunication there by Mate Matonga. Toa Samoa breathe a sigh of relief, and now they've got the ball now for the hands there of Tim Lafai, who kicks things off there for Toa Samoa. And we got here Jerome Luai with the carry, acting dummy half, sorry, straight here into the hands of Brian To'o, who's well handled early anyway. Levi now straight off to Bolo, Bolo off to Milford, Milford off to Jaden Su'a there. And a good wrestle there between teammates, him and Moses Suli, teammates there at the Dragons. And Bolo there with the ball in hand, Luai straight onto a big Lingi Saul there. And he goes for the offload. And Royce Hunt with the ball in hand is a set restart as well, because Tonga played at the ball when he offloaded it. So again, Toa Samoa the front foot here. Danny Levi going out right to our captain there, straight into Oregon Galfusi. He's going to attract a few defenders, and there's tackle there by Galfusi as well. I believe they're cousins. And now here we go, and a big attempt at a run there by Swali'i, but not to be this time. And now Danny Levi goes out left, Toa Samoa the ball in hand, going out to Luai. Looked like it was a pass to Luai, but no. Milford tricking everyone there. Now Toa Samoa about 5 meters up from their try line now. A lot of pressure here for Mate Matonga. Going up left to Milford. Milford straight into the hands there of Lingi Sao. And again, on their fourth tackle set, Toa Samoa about 4 meters out from their try line now. For the hands of Lafai, acting dummy half straight to Luai. Luai off to a Bolo. Bolo looking left, right, centre. Dodges, weaves his way through the big Samoan truck. And it's a big run there. And Toa Samoa, fifth and last, about 5 meters out. Now, good defense there by Galfusi as well. Adam Blake. Going up wide. Luai kicks the ball through, but it's gathered there by Hopoate. Again, a good read there together and collect that ball. He had to do it. Samoa now on the defense there, but they've got a favourable position there nonetheless as Mate Matonga try to carry their way through. And it looks like it was a bit of a juggle there. I'm not sure what happened, unfortunately. I'm not too sure what happened there. Daniel Dubol carried the ball, and Daniel Dubol attempted to offload it, and unfortunately there, bit of pressure there by good pressure there by Toa Samoa though. To be fair, that was good pressure. Daniel Dubol was I think going to be carried into touch, and he offloaded the ball, and there was nobody there to catch the ball, and so it dribbled into the goal line, and Tonga had to obviously force that ground that ball, and I showed into our junior bowler here, and we all know he's going to give us the Samoan sidestep. Straight up the guts there of Jason Dalmororo. Siliva Havili as well there to meet him. And Danny Levi here with the ball in hand this time around. Goes out right. Now straight in here. Big Royce Hunt. We all know he plays with the Sharks. And I think he just signed a recent deal as well for a few years. So again, it's good to see. Danny Levi with the ball. Goes out left this time around here. And again, big carry. Oregon Galfusi there. Doing all he can there for Toa Samoa. Danny Levi runs off the dummy half position. Looking left, right, centre. Straight off to our Jaden Sorta. Is he going to go for a double? He attracts a few defenders, and he's near the try line. He's about a meter short. He's about a meter short from the try line there. Good run. Toa Samoa going out left this time. Milford off to Luai. Luai. Oh, failed an attempted tackle there, and nobody. Benesini missed Luai, and Luai goes through for a try there for Toa Samoa. And that was just a sensational play there by Luai. Very unfortunate there for Will Benesini, but he slips off him. And Luai, very good try there for Toa Samoa. And I'm just going to change the scoreboard. Yeah, unfortunately, I just thought manually, you know how it is. But no, that was a good try though. It all came off that moment there where Daniel Dubois unfortunately offloaded the ball into no one there, dribbling to the goal line, and Toa Samoa, again, Luai doing what he does best, right? Eyes up footy, stepping in and out as he does. Stepped out and then in, and unfortunately there was just no Tonga defenders there to meet him. Gion Kolomatangi and the likes there just unfortunately just too slow to answer. And again, Benesini, it shows, attempted to tackle him, could not tackle him unfortunately. I talk about hold the ball, but you got to hold the man sometimes, and Will Benesini on that occasion there not doing the job. And here we go, Crichton lining up. We all know he'll get this in here. So Toa Samoa hot, fast and early, and it's good to see there for Toa Samoa. Well done. As for Mate Matonga again, they've got to clean it up because Toa Samoa looking very, very good early, and it's good to see. And yeah, just it's the Hopoate pass there to nobody, and obviously Daniel Dubol's just been a few little moments there for Mate Matonga, but again Toa Samoa doing well despite their mistakes initially with the Swali'i run. They've done well to still just keep going on, and that's the scoreline there. And feel free to give me your comments there. We see the Samoan coach there, Matt Parrish. But again, Luai there with a sensational individual run there. Doing what he does best. Right, broken play. He's probably one of the best players, actually, in my opinion, about 15 meters away from the line. He actually is one of the best 5'8" with a ball in hand, running. That is, as Tonga kick things off again. Caught there by Luai into the hands of Royce Hunt. And he is a big runner there. Attracts Adam Blake, Siliva Havili as well. Dalmoro on his own there. Royce Hunt again giving you all he has there for Toa Samoa. And again, we have another good run here by Tim. Hang on, sorry. Bit of broken play here. Second phase play. Danny Levi there with the ball, and he's tackled there by Lotto here as well as Adam from Blake. And Luai there with the ball. Now off to a Oregon goal. Forcing he's going to attract a few defenders there. Danny Levi going up right this time here. Oregon got straight onto the hands of Stephen Crichton. Stephen Crichton met well there by Moses Suli, sorry, in the tackle there. Fourth tackle here at Samoa over the halfway line though. Junior Ball of a big carry and Tor Samoa about 30 meters out from their try line now. Tonga on the back foot here, but it's a fifth and last here for Tor Samoa. So what are they going to do for the boot here of Luai? And he's just going to go up and under, and there's a few chases here. Caught well there though by Hopuate to try and slow things down there for Mate Matonga. They need to do that. And Daniel Tupol there with the ball, and he runs and he's tackled well there by Bolo as well as Galfusi. And here we go, acting dummy half straight into Hopuate. Runs to Lingy Salt as well as Danny Levi. It looks like it's just a bit of drizzle there, so the rain I think is coming into a little bit of a play here for both these sides here. And again, another carry there, and a strong run off the dummy half there by Will Benesini. And Lolo here tries to dart his way through, and he does. Tries to break his way through, but it is tackled there, fifth and last. Still play on. Oh, and Lafayette with the ball. And a bit of an error there, unfortunately, from Lolo here. Unfortunately, he spills the ball. And now Tor Samoa there with the ball in hand. A bit of a juggle, though, by Lolo here. Looking at the ref there. But again, Tor Samoa now over the halfway line. Second tackle set. Unfortunate there for Tonga, but it's just a few errors again in their game. Tor Samoa now with Danny Levi over the halfway line now. Milford straight into a bowl, and he's had a few big carries. Just wait until Papali'i gets into the field there. Much like Mate Matonga, they need the likes of Dave Fifita injected as well. Danny Levi going out to Milford. Milford goes for a chip kick. And that's knock on there by Mate Matonga by the looks of it. No, it's not. It's not. No, play on, play on. And collected there by Galfusi now straight onto Moses Suli. And Milford there with an attempted kick. There we go. Milford, now it's a little ahead of the ball. So it's a little bit messy there. The sequence of play there. Now Tonga over the halfway line now. And Saliv Havili goes up left this time around to Adam for Blake. Now they're over the halfway line now. And about 40 odd meters away now from their try line. Tor Samoa on the back foot here. Milford going for a bit of a kick early, and it just didn't go well for Tor Samoa after that. And there we go, big hit there from Lafayette on Hopoate, and again Tonga on their fourth play here. Kion Kalomatangi acting dummy half straight into a Tamalo off to a Fotoika, sorry. And fifth and last here for Mate Matonga, who are about 20 meters away from the try line. Lolo here goes up for a bit of a kick. Now we've got a few chases here. Collected there by Luai. And it's going to be a penalty by the looks of it. Yep, it is too. It's a penalty. No, hang on, what's happened? No. Knock on. Okay, yeah, okay, fair enough. Looks like it was a knock on there. And I hope you guys are doing well in the chat as well. Apologies, I'll read the chat. Is Taylor May gets carried back almost to the goal line. Good tackle there by Fotoika. And again, with the ball in hand, a big charging run for Tor Samoa there and Joseph Swali'i. And now Luai with the ball goes up to Milford. Milford off to Jaden Papali'i, sorry, apologies. And we spoke about players coming off the bench there. And that's a big man there that Tor Samoa need there for him. And going up left this time round here. Big run there by Galfusi. Bounces off Fotoika. Levi there off to Bolo, and Bolo has been a constant enforcer here for Tor Samoa very early in the game. Jennings sort of the ball, Samoa going up wide, off the hands of Brian Toto now out on the wing, but he slips over. No, he doesn't. He jukes around, breaks the tackle of Most Sully. But again, a good tackle there. Oh, does not look good there for Tor Samoa breaking tackles at will. Saliva does not look good at all, unfortunately. He looks very. There we go. Lucky for Tor Samoa there. I think the ref just blew the whistle before. Yeah. Brian Tot with a good run though. Skips out of Moses Sully. Passes Havili. Gets out of the then Jason Tamalolo tackle. Brian Tot is legitimately one of the strongest players on the field. Like he's legit in the top. He has to be in the top three. in terms of pound for pound strongest people in the field. Brian To'o is the top three right there. All right. I'm not gonna do my own little top three strongest players in the game there, but Brian To'o for me is in the top three of in this game here, legit. And Siliva Havili, unfortunate for him. I'll tell you what, he's had a 100% tackle record so far. Very good at it for Mate Matonga, but unfortunately, a bit of a clip there to the side of the head. Now, you hope he's all right there. He needs to come back, but obviously the right protocols will be done to make sure, again, player safety is paramount. But our fifth and last here for Toa Samoa, who are about a good 35 meters away from their try line here. Fifth and last here, Danny Levi plays the ball, and Luai with a big up and under kick here. Who's going to collect it? And it's a bit of a wobbly one. It's a knock on. Oregon Galfusi toss some of the ball now, 5 meters out there. Unfortunate there for Mate Matonga, but Daniel the ball there, dropping the ball. He's normally very reliable with the ball there. Papa Li'i, and he's just going to attract a few defenders. The big body. Oh, he just came so close. Toss some about 2 meters away from their try line. This is all very exciting stuff here. Danny Levi goes out to our Milford. Milford off, unfortunately, but a good... It's a foot race, but it looks like I think it's going to be blown for offside. And it looks like they're going to be blown back here. So, yeah, look, so Luai kicked, so just showing the replay here. Luai kicks the ball, and Daniel Dubois, just an unfortunate. Nia tried there from Oregon Galfusi, though. Good defense there, though, despite that. Very desperate there from Mate Matonga. Stephen Crichton just kicks the ball out. And again, Toa Samoa about 10 meters away now from their try line here. Bowl over the ball straight into Papali'i, and we're going to see him be a dictator here in this game here, trying to enforce, again, his style of play, which is up the guts, no nonsense footy here. And straight Luai off to, looks like it's Tim Lafai. Tim Lafai with about 3 to 4 defenders there. But he does well to hold the ball despite the two-arm grip there by Will Benesini. Good strength there by Lafai. Going up wide, Lingisau off to Luai. Luai off to Milford. Milford off to Bolo. And Bolo again offloads the ball. Samoa there with the second phase play. And through the line there, Milford nearly makes a crack at it. But again, good tackle there by Hopwate. Hopwate in a set restart again. Offside there by Tonga, or incorrect play of the ball. Either that or playing the man. And Toa Samoa the ball again. Luai straight into Joseph Swali'i. Just short, about 2 meters short. 2 meters short. And Toa Samoa get applying pressure after pressure. We'll see what happens here. Swali'i straight into the hands. Oregon Galfusi. The unfortunate knock on there for Toa Samoa. Toa Samoa were applying the pressure there. You know, it was good defense there for Mate Matonga, but gee whiz, this game here is tight. There we go. All right. And again, apologies, guys, there for not going to the comments, but I digress. We'll just keep carrying on there. Soli was about 2 meters short from that try there. 2 meters short. And Mate Matonga needed that knock on there. Unfortunate for Toa Samoa in a good attacking position, but we'll see what happens there with Mate Matonga with the ball in hand. Will Benesini trying to carry it up. There's tackled there by Saul as well as Luai. And a big carry here. Big run here from Sione Katoa, but he's met well there by Levi as well. Jaden Suta. And obviously just Papali'i just to finish things off there. Bit of an added touch there by Toa Samoa as Galfusi gets driven back just about. But he goes nowhere anyway. And the third tackle set here for Mate Matonga. Tony Luke in there obviously for Siliva Habili. And Tauke Aho. Right, again another veteran, another leader there for the Tongan forward pack. And going out wide this time here, Mate Matonga. But Lolo here opts the kick. See who's there to get the ball. And the bounce doesn't go the way of Tonga wanted. But Swali'i there with the ball in hand. Carries it. And it is tackled there well there by Kiongolo Matangi. Luai there with the ball, acting dummy half, into the hands here of Taylor May, and he has a big strong carry there, almost running over the top of teammate there, Sonny Luke, and Luai there with the ball in hand, again straight onto our Tim Lafai. Lafai there trying to carry, and he passes the ball again, and Brian To'o there again. Look, 2 players there, and very hard to tackle on the floor, and he gets near the halfway line here. Now Toa Samoa over the halfway line. Martin Tapau there. Is Dave fit on the field? And if he's not, why is he not on the field? That's the question I'm asking if I'm the Tongan coach there, or the players. Anyway, almost the line break there, almost. But a good tackle there by Tonga there, sorry, down low. Luai there with the ball. Fifth and last, about 30 meters away. We want to see who catches this one here. Goes into no man's land. The last thing you want. Papali'i goes for a kick. Oh, wow. There's just some moments that you just can't explain, but gee whiz, that was very lucky there for Mate Tonga. And again, Toa Samoa going to be trying to force Tonga back now. And again, Tonga on the back foot. Beautiful eyes up vision there from the prop there, Papali'i. And Toa Samoa, very unfortunate there, but offside. Tonga needed the breather there. Absolutely. Absolutely. And yeah, look, it's just look to be fair with you, Toss Samoa have a lot of pressure. They're applying a little pressure there, right? Simple as that. They looked the better team early, and it's about nearly 30 minutes to go of this game here, so about 10 minutes to go, just about. And there we go, tackle there, first tackle set there for Mate Matonga, and they're about 15 meters away from the halfway line here. And Taukeiaho has a strong carry there, Tonga about 5 meters away now from the halfway line here. Sonny Luke again looking left, right, center. And he goes up left this time around here, straight onto Damolo off to the hands of Katoa. Katoa off to Mosese Suli, who tracks a few, but is tackled there by Tapau as well as Papali'i and Danny Levi as well, just to finish it off. And Damolo now with the ball in hand, and he's going to try his best there to run. Nearly breaks for a tackle there, but is tackled low there by Paulo. And again, set restart there for Toa Samoa. Spilling around there, you just can't afford to do that. Taukeiaho attracts a few defenders. And again, Lolo here straight into Hopoate there. Hopoate there with the ball in hand. Tonga now about 30 odd meters out. And they've got to be really clinical here because Toa Samoa's defense has been good thus far. Gion Golomatangi running it up the guts there, attracting two defenders. Tonga now about 8 meters away from the try line here. Sonny Luke goes up left this time around here. Off to a big run there, but a big hit as well from Anthony Milford on Katoa there. Big hit. Fourth tackle set here for Tonga. Damolo off to Lolo here. Lolo here goes for a chip kick instead, but is battered away easily by Joseph Suali'i there of Toa Samoa. It's been a very physical exchange early. In saying that, though, we're about 10 minutes to go for the first half. Join me as well for the halftime chat as I talk about stats, players, individuals, blah, 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 all that jazz. As we see the replay here of Lolo here trying to go for the little fifth and last kick there. Unfortunate for him as it dribbles. But fortunately, it's a goal line drop out there for Toa Samoa. And Tonga will be able to collect this one here and start proceedings again. There's a big drop off, big kick there, but it's collected well. And I still see what Taukeiaho of the ball. And he gets tackled there by Tapau as well as Danny Levi going in low. Lingi Sal there as well, just for good measure. And straight into the hands here of Murdoch Masila. And it doesn't appear that Dead Fifita's on the field as of yet. But I suppose you're going to be throwing him in when players get very, very tired. Going out left this time here, Sonny Luke. Showing the hands of Katoa. Katoa off to Moses Soli, but a good low tackle there by Stephen Crichton. And again, good defense there by Toa Samoa, but Tonga asking questions as well. Daumalola off of the carry there. Big standing start and a big tackle low there by Tapau there to stop any momentum. Kalma Tuilangi on the field as well. Sonny Luke shown into the hands here of appears to be Ben Murdoch Masila attracting a few defenders there in the fifth and last there. Tonga here. About 2 meters away from the try line here. And it's a grubber and a collection there by Taukeiaho. And Tonga are on the board again. And they've scored a try. A good little eyes up play there by Sonny Luke to attract the few. And Toa Samoa, I don't think saw that coming. And again, there was a good try there by Mate Tonga. Good smart play there. Again, credit to Toa Samoa's defense, but credit to Tonga's actual smart play. There was a good play there for them to attract a few. And Sonny Luke there, probably the least option that anyone expected, right? The option that anyone least expected, a smart play actually to do that. And you can see Toa Samoa not very happy there, but it is what it is. Good play. And I'll change the scoreboard as well. Bear with me. But yeah, Mate Tonga needed an answer back, right? They needed to have an answer. And there you go. That was the best way to do it. And obviously Katoa, they're lining up to kick. And now it's about 7 minutes to go in this game here. It's been a very, very good, fast-paced game here. Strong, physical. Although I'll say that both sides, definitely discipline has not been their best friend, so to speak, for both these teams. However, in saying that, it's been a tighter affair nonetheless here. Obviously, once Katoa converts this, it'll be 10-12 Toa Samoa still in front, so again, a lot on the line to still play for. Really, this game has been neck and neck from the get go. And again, Gato there lining up, going with proceedings here, sizing up the goalpost. And I hope you guys are enjoying yourselves as well. Thank you again for tuning in. Thank you again for joining in. I hope you guys can subscribe. I'd appreciate it very much. But in saying that, we'll carry on as like I said, the game here ticks away. And he goes through and he slots it in. And the score now is Matema Tonga 10, Toa Samoa 12. And what a good game. Yep. Absolutely, guys. And I hope you guys are enjoying it. Thank you again for being part of this here. Again, try scorer there. Siwa Tauke Aho there. Obviously, his last year with the Dragons, with the Roosters this year. It will now be playing for the Catalan Dragons next year in the Super League. For those of you who do not know, absolute loyal serviceman to the Roosters there, heading off to the Catalan Dragons next year. And a bit of a bounce there. Will Benesini collects it. Should have been a bit more urgency shown. Here we go. Dolohe have the ball now, acting dummy half. Goes out left this time around here, straight into the bread basket here. And I believe that's Kion Koloa Matangi. He's going to attract a few defenders there. Sonny Luke here with the ball in hand. And he goes out left this time around. Off to Tauke Aho. Tauke Aho does well, but it's tackled there in the end. And Tonga about 10 metres away from the halfway line here. Jeez Louise, Burn Murdoch Masila running over the top of Kalma Tuilangi there. But Tuilangi doing well to get up and play. And straight into the hands here of Tau Malolo, running over the top of Lingi Sao. And fifth and last here for Matema Tonga. And Lola here chooses the kick. And there's Joseph Swaliti there to gather the ball. And he collects it. And now he's going to be replying. And now it's Toa Samoa there, the ball in hand, sorry. Tonga will do well to keep the discipline, right? Not rush too early, right? The Klein's been very stringent on that, very strict on that. So Toa Samoa there, the ball. And a good carry there. Set restart. I speak about defense and discipline. And unfortunately there for Tonga, they let Samoa there get another few sets there again. Kalma Tuilangi running into Golfusi there. And about the second tackle set here, Levi, then dummy half straight into Jaden Sorter this time around. He's trying to carry a few defenders with him. And I think Toa Samoa over the halfway line here. And now Murphy straight into the bread basket here. We have Kalma Tuilangi with the long locks flowing. And we can definitely tell who he is there. And Levi going up left this time around here to Papali'i, first receiver. And he's the biggest first receiver you ever get. And he's offloads the ball, passes it off. And a good collection there. Jaden sort of the ball in hand. Again, he's been so good this game. Asking a few questions there. The Tongan edges out there. And a fifth and last toss, somewhere about 20-odd meters to go from their try line. And unfortunately, they're not grabbed there. And time is still fifth and last there for Toa Samoa. And it just spills and it just goes to absolute... Yeah, they make a meal of that one there. Lolohea have the ball now collected. Off to Lolohea again. Sorry, passed it. Benesini straight back to Lolohea. And Toa Samoa should have used the ball a bit better than that. A bit lackluster there on that occasion. And now Tonga about 2 meters away now from the... 5 meters away, apologies, from the halfway line here. Third tackle set now. And a big carry here from the ball, but is met well there by Jaden Sutter. But the ball does well to stay in his own 2 feet until the few troops arrive there. Tonga playing the ball, fourth tackle set on the halfway line exactly. And Taukao again looking for the offload. So you can see that both these teams here trying to look for the second phase play. And at the same time as well, again, just simple carding up, hard, strong runs. As Ben Murdoch Masila gets met well there on him by Joseph Papali'i. Fifth and last here for Matema Tonga going up to big hit. Oh my goodness, Taylor May with a huge hit on Kion Koloa Matangi. Goodness me. Boom, that was a huge hit. And that stops the play there. Bang! A big hit on Kion Koloa Matangi. Taylor May, goodness me. Put that on a snapshot there. We talk about posters in basketball. That's a bloody good poster there. Bang, slam dunk right there on Kion Koloa Matangi. Good hit. It's Toa Samoa now with the ball. And second tackle here for Toa Samoa. Brian Toto again. No team has really had the front foot, to be fair. You know, it just looks like they're just going back and forth again. Bit of all discipline on both ends, perhaps defensively, right? But in saying that, it's been a very tight contest. I can't actually wait to look at the stats here in all honesty, as Milford carries it over the halfway line now. Toa Samoa about 30 odd meters away from the try line here. And 40, sorry. Danny Levi passed it off to Tapau. Tapau breaks the tackle there. Josh Papali'i. And that's the last person you want to be seeing running at you is the fullback there. But Hopoate does well, the ball in hand. Fifth and last here for Toa Samoa. Going out left to some here. Luai, right with the ball in hand. Goes up. Big cutout pass. But pretty. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Taylor May collects that. No, we got to see the replay there. Hang on. No, it's not. There's no try. No try. I was going to say, whoa. No way. The referee was very adamant that that was not a try. Did he say it's a forward pass? Wait on. We're just seeing the replay. Oh yeah, forward pass. Yeah. That was a forward. Yeah, that was a forward pass. And it's about 50 seconds to go of the first half, and this game has been end to end. Like I said, I don't feel like any team's had a real momentum. It's been so tedious, such a tough, tight game out there as Taukeho there carries the ball. And again, Mate Matonga about 10 meters away from the halfway line here. There's a good carry there by Hopoate, makes about 10 odd meters there for Mate Matonga. Sonny Luke there, acting dummy half, goes out, tries the little dashing kick there. Obviously just trying to kill the clock there as Joseph Soali'i gathers the ball and he holds it and he's tackled well there by Katoa as well as Benesini. In about 10 seconds to go there, the half, Luai with the ball, goes at Taylor May. Taylor May of the ball, strong carry again, was tackled by Keon Golo Matangi this time around. Toa Samoa fifth and last. And it's half time. Wow, there you go. So Tonga 10, Toa Samoa 12, and what is arguably, probably in my opinion anyway, one of the better games of the World Cup, if not the best game so far, the Rugby League World Cup, in my opinion. What a good game. What a tough contest nonetheless. Obviously, both these teams in a bit of an arm wrestle. Like I said, I don't feel like any team really had any real momentum because it's just been a chess match, right? Again, backs versus forwards, and it is what it is, right? I spoke about Luai's flow in this game here, and I hope you guys are enjoying yourselves. I'll just quickly read the comments before we get into. All right, here we go. All right, Samoa can. Let's get a quick score. Tonga, yep. Best commentary on YouTube. Thanks. Oh, thank you, Luani. Thank you for that. Samoa dropping the ball twice in the attacking zone, letting Tonga. Yeah, absolutely. Tiny mate, beer. Fifita better play. Yeah, absolutely. He should. I'm actually very surprised. But I suppose Christian Wolf probably feels the same. But I think there's also that moment there for Mate Matonga where you just have to play at the right time, right? You just got to press the red button, pun intended, at the right time there for Dave Fifita to come out and play. Now I'm saying that this game here has been nothing but just an absolute barnstorming game. It's like, just go through the stats here, and again, bear with me. I might even put down in the comments, did you want me to put the team list on, or just I'll just have it as normal. Just let me know. Happy to put the team list on there for you guys to have a browse and during the halftime chat. But again, it's Tonga 10, Toa Samoa 12 there. And again, just seeing the team stats. All right, so here's how it goes. All right, here's how it goes. All right, so as it stands, if I can get there. All right, so in possession, so Mate Matonga had 47% of the ball. Toa Samoa had 53, and I think that's fair enough to say. It was definitely Tonga ball early, but obviously, again, a few of the tries there, and again, the set restarts don't help as well. It doesn't help you, obviously, and or your opposition whenever it's conceded. But that's just the way it goes. 47, 53%. Completion rate, Tonga 82%, Toa Samoa 76. So again, a bit, the average, I think the good average, I think is 80% or above. So Samoa just falling below it. But obviously, if they can clean things up there, it'll be a very good game for them nonetheless. And Tonga there have a good 82% there. Tonga have had a total of 82 runs compared to Toa Samoa 79. All run meters, 667 there for Mate Matonga. And for Toa Samoa, it's 783. Apologies, the stats have just been updated again. Goodness me. Apologies there. All right. Now we're good to go. Yep, I hope so. Yes, we are. Okay, good. Post-contact meters, 253 there for Mate Matonga, 286 there for Toa Samoa. One line break to Tonga compared to Toa Samoa's 3. 17 tackle breaks for Mate Matonga, 14 there for Toa Samoa. And passing 5 offloads to Toa Samoa's 9. Right, so again, just going back to the attack there, and I think it is quite similar to what we're seeing on the screen there. Again, Toa Samoa sort of getting more of the ball, right? But also making better use of it as well, particularly in the contact meters. Again, post contact is very important. Then that's how both these teams here are definitely going to be. That's the essence of hard work in post contact meters there, and 302 run post contact meters there for Toa Samoa was very good on their behalf. Again, for Mate Matonga, it's trying to sort of ease, I suppose, their way through the game, which you've been seeing as well. 17 tackle breaks for Mate Matonga is good compared to 14 there for Toa Samoa, but it also shows you how defensively this game is very, very tight to a degree. Probably could work in the defense though just a little bit better in my opinion. As we go to the defense here, so defensively in terms of efficiency, and I'm a big fan of the efficiency stat here in rugby league. So it's 84.8% efficiency for Mate Matonga, and 86.96% there for Toa Samoa. So Toa Samoa just edging up Tonga there in the defensive efficiency there. 169 tackles made there for Mate Matonga, 160 tackles there made for Toa Samoa. 14 missed tackles there for Tonga, as well as 17 missed tackles there for Toa Samoa. 18 ineffective tackles there for Tonga compared to 7 there for Toa Samoa. So ineffective tackles, basically, for those of you who don't know, in terms of what happens in the actual play, is basically when a player attempts to grab or sort of hands the hands out, so to speak, and that's about as close as it gets. That's an ineffective tackle, or they attempt to go for obviously like a tackle around the legs and they completely miss, all that stuff there. So that's what it means. 6 errors there to Tonga, 3 there to Toa Samoa, 2 penalties for Tonga conceded, 3 there for Toa Samoa. So again, as mentioned before, this game here is quite neck and neck in my opinion. It's actually pretty even, right? It's very, very even here from both these sides. Now, just to sort of sum up the first half, I think for mine, you definitely saw Tonga's forward pack come into play. And I thought that was going to be the case, right? Mate Matonga, obviously, in my opinion, have the stronger forward pack. However, in saying that, you can still see Toa Samoa, particularly the likes of Josh Papali'i coming off the bench there, being an anchor and Junior Paulo and the likes, right? Oregon Galfusi's being pretty big there for Toa Samoa. And, you're sort of been looking at it that way. And then again, from the backs there, sure, Toa Samoa for mine have been better, I think, in the backs there, particularly the attacking play. Luai has been good very early there for Toa Samoa. We're just seeing the replay here. Toa Samoa's spine, I think, in my opinion, definitely looks the cleaner, especially with Siliva Havili going out now. Now, I'm not too sure when he comes back, if he's allowed to be back. But again, obviously, just showing the replay there of Sonny Luke with a good darting little chip kick for Siora Taukei'aho there to collect the ball. But again, it's been neck and neck. It's been neck even, right? Damalolo for mine as well has been a good player thus far. But now what I'm doing is I'm looking at some stats as well, reading out to you guys some of the player stats, right? So you guys can again know what on earth is going on. Hang on, wait, can I do that? If I can't, then that's just the way it goes. Apologies, no I can't. That's okay, that's fine, that's right. We'll move on. So yeah, okay, so for me, in terms of key players, so I'll touch on Tonga first. So the key players for mine, for Mate Matonga, I think Daniel Tupou has been good. He's been very good off the wing there. He's been carrying it, guiding it forward. He's been very good. Another player for mine who's been good too, I think, has been Isaiah Katoa. He hasn't been too bad there at 5'8" there. Another player, Damalolo for mine, has been good. Again, pivotal there with the ball in hand. Again, trying to cut it up forward. Defensively as well, I think for Tonga, there's been a few good names there, standouts. Fiscal Fusi as well as Keon Kolo Matangi. Now for Toa Samoa, some of my standout players, I think have been Luai. He's been sensational. Right, another player too, I think, has been Brian To'o again. He's had some few good carries, which we all predicted. We all knew he was going to do this, right? There's no surprise. Don't be surprised. And I think for mine, Royce Hunt has been very, very good for Toa Samoa. Again, some of his big carries there. And the reality is, a lot of the time, I think this game here for me is going to come down quite literally to the impact of the bench in the second half. In all honesty, this game is looking like it. It's as simple as that. Yeah, it's both these forward packs have been at each other, and obviously I did talk about Tonga having the strength up in the middle, right, in the forward pack there. But I'll tell you what, Toa Samoa has met Mate Matonga there. They have. Tonga's still edging them out in my opinion, but still they've met them there. And again, the challenge out wide there, which I think, unfortunately, fortunately or unfortunately, depending on where you stand, right, Toa Samoa winning that one there. But yeah, overall though, it is what it is. Now, looking to this game, how do you? Sorry, I'll just read the comments. Feet up, better play. Absolutely, yes, yes. Hope you guys are enjoying yourselves. And again, thank you again, just quickly as well. Thank you again, guys, for joining. You can follow me on platforms such as Facebook, Hold the Ball on Facebook, as well as Instagram if you have Instagram as well. Just yeah. Anyway, as we see the replays here of the game. All right, then the question is, right, if I'm the coach, what am I doing to ensure that my team wins, right? So we'll look at our Tonga first. If I'm Christian Wolf, it's as simple as this. It's about discipline. It's about discipline. There's no two ways about it, all right? Tonga have let Toa Samoa off the hook on a few occasions, particularly when they're defending on Toa Samoa's end of the field. And I suppose likewise as well for Toa Samoa. Anyway, I digress. It's about trying to instill the discipline. Another thing as well, right? Respecting the ball more, learning to hold the ball. Simple as that. Hold the ball is the simple philosophy of rugby league, right? I believe it. I believe it is very, very pivotal to the game. And yeah, you just got to hold the ball. A lot of that stuff there. Another thing as well, defensively, there's been a few missed tackles there by Mate Matonga, which needs to be cleaned up and rectified. They need to get more players there to be attacking and defending a lot more than what they're doing. That's what I honestly believe, right? So those are three things. One, discipline. Two, respecting the ball. And three, defense. The other things there will sort itself out, in my opinion. But if they can clean those three things up, everything else should flow in motion, right? In my opinion. Now, again, I'm just going to quickly, just 2 seconds. All right, there we go. Good to go. All right. So, for Toa Samoa, for Matt Parrish, what am I saying to the boys there to ensure that we hold the lead and win the game? All right. Look, first things first for Toa Samoa, similar to Mate Matonga as well. The first one, discipline, discipline, discipline. Right. Again, Toa Samoa defending, defending on Tonga's line, basically. Right. Tonga coming in, and unfortunately, they've just let him through. Again, same thing with Mate Matonga. Another thing though with Toa Samoa, will say though, is trying to make the basics. I think, and in terms of basics, apologies for that. I just mean for me, just trying to complete your sets. There's been a few incompletions there by Toa Samoa. So again, trying to complete your sets, trying to make it basic again, trying to make sure that the forwards and the backs are all in line, all in tune. And I suppose that comes in with a bit of a bit of discipline and stuff. So again, discipline, right, first, and a second thing for me, is again trying to play the ball well. Complete your sets, because it's about 76% there, Samoa completing that. So you've got to do better than that, in my opinion. Get it to at least the 80% or above mark there. That's a pass mark that usually ensures a decent form of play, decent run, and potentially a win there. Last but not least, for me, defense. Keep up that strict defense that you guys had there. Toa Samoa for me to win the game. Defense, defense, defense. That's it, right? That's it. So again, for Tonga to win this game, right, for them, the 3 points are discipline, right, respecting the ball, right. I spoke about that, right, and another thing as well. Again, just what was the third thing I had? Goodness me, apologies. Oh, look, it eludes me now. I apologize for that. And then for Toa Samoa, discipline, and I had for them as well, obviously, completing their sets and just their defense there. And I'll get back to the third point there I had for Mate Matonga, but again, it is what it is. Like I said, though, coming off the bench, key players to look out for, right? Dave Fifita there for Mate Matonga, and obviously Josh Papali. He's just bringing what he does from the NRL level as well as the Origin level, and now at the peak here at International, right? He just does it. When he comes off the bench, he's one of the key players. But for me, into the second half, apologies as I continue to dribble. Forgive me for now. I'm your halftime entertainment. I feel sorry for you. No. So the likes of, as mentioned before, for Tonga, the key players coming into the second half. Damaro is again pivotal, right? The likes of Hopwa, there's experience again pivotal. Again, looking at the names of Dave Fifita again coming off the bench, he's gonna have to be very, very pivotal there for Mate Matonga. Moses Suli as well, I think should jump up hopefully in the next game here, next half. So for Toa Samoa, the likes of Suali'i, right, pivotal Lafai, To'o Luai, and in the forward pack as well, mentioned before, Royce Hunt. But obviously, at the same time, you got the likes of Junior Paulo and Josh Papali'i. But I tell you what, this game here might be just as close in the next half. I wouldn't even be surprised if there was no try scored. I'm actually being serious. I would not be surprised if there's no try scored in the second half of this game here, because it is that tight. Hey, there we go. All right. So yeah. Anyway, just saw my cousin on TV there. Anyway, apologies. So, look, yeah, there you go. There you go. Discipline, defense, tackle. That's it. Gregory Tuatu. Yeah, there we go. Absolutely. Tuatu. Yeah. and I hope you guys are enjoying it. Hope you guys are having fun. This is a game here where it's a must win for either team, right? But like I said, I would not be surprised if neither team scores in the second half. I'm being serious. This game here has been so tight. If both these teams here clean up their act, this game here may literally be a scoreless game. In my opinion, it happens. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but I'm just saying I won't be surprised if it does. Neck and neck, these two teams here for sure. Again, as the teams come out for the last time for either one of them for this year, right? That's the reality. The next time we'll see them will be next year. And unfortunately, according to the International Rugby League, it might be the end of next year. So, yeah, right. This is it. Unfortunately, as we all know, there's a weakness there in rugby league, and I'll get to it in my later videos after the Rugby League World Cup. Don't you worry. But yeah, wow. Tō Samoa, mate mā Tonga, second half, last half, and I hope you guys are well. Okay, thanks commentary. We can't get. Okay. No, you're welcome there, and again to my American viewers, you're welcome. Hope you guys are well, whatever the time is there. All right, I've got family in the States myself. In saying that though, mate mā Tonga, Tō Samoa coming, and like I said, it's for the last time. So again, this is it. This is where it really matters. Second half of the game here. Who wants it more? Who wants to go home? Who wants to stay? It's a cliffhanger of a game as we kick it off here. And now received there by Taylor May. Now off here, Josh Papali'i. And I spoke about him there, and it looks like Havili's back in the field, which is good to see. Glad he is well after that knock to the head there. Now Danny Levi shown to the hands here of Taylor May, and he's just going to cart it up forward. And if you notice, every time he carries it, he's always throwing Luke there to meet him. Again, the two teammates there at the Penrith Panthers. As a Danny Levi with the ball in hand, straight to Kalma Tuilangi. And about 20 metres away now from the halfway line is Tō Samoa on their third tackle set. And again, hope you guys are well. Hope you guys are good. And hope all is well and healthy in life. As I was Jaden Sort there with the ball, about 5 metres away from the halfway line here. Tō Samoa over it now. And a big carry there from Josh Papali'i as he offloads the ball straight into the hands there of Stephen Crichton. Stephen Crichton tries to break for a tackle. Good tackle there by Moses Suli though. And Levi there with the ball in hand goes up left this time here. Fifth and last here for Tō Samoa, about 30 metres up from the try line. And a big bomb, and it's collected there by Sione Katoa. But again, Tō Samoa, again, we speak about discipline here for both these sides. And now that Tō Samoa in a very good defensive position here, they need to keep the discipline up. Not rush too early because the ref is just going to blow it. The ref's just literally looking for that. And there we go, big carry there. Good tackle. And Tonga just about off the 10-metre line. It's been a good defensive set from Tō Samoa early. And Jaden sort of a big hit there on the ball, but the ball keeps carrying on as he usually does. Fourth tackle set here for Tonga, now 20 metres away from their try line here. And about 30, oh hang on, sorry, it's got the coaches here. I'm not sure what on earth is going on there. All right, and it's been a spilled ball. A spilled ball. And Kalma Tuilangi to collect it. I'm not sure what happened there for Mate mā Tonga. But Danny Levi now the ball. Tō Samoa about 40 metres out from their try line now. Is a good position here for Tō Samoa. Apologies. Lingi Sal there with the ball. And Siliva Havili trying to be a bit too pretty there on the occasion. Should have just played calmly. Again, that's going to be a lot of questions asked sometimes with those 50-50 plays. As if it doesn't pay off, it's very infuriating there, I'm sure, for the other for one team there. Papali off to Milford. Milford cuts out. And we talk about spilled balls. Jaden Sort, unfortunately, on that occasion, spilling the ball there. Josh Papali there with a good pass. But unfortunately, sort of there could not hold the ball. And now they're just showing the replay there, and there's a zero tackle set there for Tō Samoa. Again, respect of the ball, to hold the ball technique. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the element, the true element there of rugby league, isn't it? Hit like in the chat if you agree. I hope you guys are well anyway. As the ball there, cast the ball forward. And now we have Katoa there with the ball over the halfway line. Felicity Galfosi makes a break. Katoa, unfortunately, with a one-man overlap on his own there, juggles the ball. And now we're seeing a juggling game here between the two games. It's not a game of rugby league. We're seeing a game of juggling. It's both these teams here juggling the ball as opposed to holding it. And Joseph Suali'i now carries the ball out forward in the halfway line here. Now the question is, who's going to hold the ball? Simple as that. Who's going to complete their set? And we're going out left here now, off to Tim Lafai, and a big carry there from Lafai. Big favourite of him, obviously. Former Dragons player as well. As there we go. And we're going up right this time here, off to Bowl with a big fend. We all know how big this dude is. Biggest biceps in the game. As Danny Levi there, third tackle set here. Toss him about 20 metres up from the try line here. Milford off to Crichton off wide to Brian To'o. He collects the ball. What's he going to do? He looks around left, right, centre. Bang, and he runs over Sonny Luke there. Goodness me, Tonga needed more urgency than that. There's no way on earth you have one on one with To'o. No way. It doesn't matter who you are. You need two people on him at least to stop him. And looks like there's a bit of a slip there by Papali'i, but he gets back up. Straight into a wide off to a big carry here. Lingi Sao. Lingi Sao tries. And it's just tackle. Then he Toa Samoa take the tackle there. Good desperate defense there for Mate Ma'atonga. But geez Louise, if To'o has the ball, you don't let your smallest bloke try to tackle him. You do not let your smallest bloke tackle him. As Tonga there with the ball now, about 10 meters away from their own try line now. Mate Matonga trying to cart up forward, right? Try to get up about 95 odd meters there to score a try. But early it's been Toa Samoa, the front foot exchange here. And third tackle set here for Mate Matonga. Good low tackle there on Taukeiaho by Kalma Tuilangi, cutting his legs there. And again, Ben Murdoch Masila carting up forward, but again, met well there by that blue wall of Toa Samoa. And again, we have with looks like Siliva Havili, right? The hybrid hooker slash pop, in my opinion. The Brandon Smith-esque mold, if you will. Harry Grant, if you will. And a big kick there from Lolo here. Kicking it out wide. And a good collection there by Taylor May. Taylor May is going to be looking left, right, center. And they're trying to go for a play here. And attempts to break the line. Nearly does, to be fair. But a tackle there by Will Benesini. Luai now off to Tim Lafai there with the ball. And he's just carting up forward. And again, very hard man to stop there as Tonga get to him eventually at the end. And third tackle set here now, about 10 meters away from the halfway line here. Brian To'o over carry. Toa Samoa here now looking left, right, center as Danny Levi goes out right this time around here to Stephen Crichton. Stephen Crichton here with the ball in hand over the halfway line here, ladies and gentlemen. And going out left this time around here is off to Joseph Swali'i. Swali'i runs into Lolo Hea and carries about a good 15 meters in that exchange there for Toa Samoa off Joseph Swali'i. Swali'i now off to Luai. Luai off to Lafai. Lafai with a big kick and collected well there by Hopoate. And they've just let him run. Toa Samoa, I'm not sure what happened there. Misconnection, but they let Hopoate run for about 15 odd meters. And now with the ball, Dave Vita. This is impact. This is what you need. Right? We speak about players coming off the bench here. This is exactly what you need here for Toa Samoa, for Mate Matonga. As the ball there with the ball. And a bit messy there, but collected eventually. And through the hands here of, appears to be, who's that? Apologies. Suli there. And big carry here is Taukeiaho. And again, Tonga over the halfway line. Now about 40 meters out. As obviously both coaches are making yells and calls. And a set restart there. Set restart as well for Mate Matonga. Ill discipline again. The forefront for both these teams at the moment. Got to clean it up. And first receiver there. Katoa off to Kion Kolomatangi. Now we're going to see how this Toa Samoa defense goes in the second half, especially as Katoa there with the ball in hand. He goes out left this time around, straight to Taukeiaho. And Tonga now about 2 meters up from their try line now. Right, going out right this time here. Big tackle. Whoa, man. Milford did not miss. And fifth and last here for fourth tackle set here. Apologies. For Mate Matonga. Good low tackle there. Will Benesini trying to collect a few. Katoa there, but the defense, the edge out there. Good tackle there by Toa Samoa. And what's happening here? A little bit messy. The ref has said start, reset, set, restart. And Dave Fifita taps and he runs and he's about 2 meters away from the try line now. Hope you guys are well. Hope you guys are enjoying this. Lolo here looking left, right, and center. And he goes out left this time here. Off to other hands here. And straight into Kion Kolomatangi. And he's going to try and cart up forward there. Tonga about 2 meters away from the try line here. So again, Toa Samoa on the defense here. Trying to tackle as much as they can, obviously. Katoa and a bit of a spill ball there. And Jaden saw the ball, but the ref calls it back. There's about to be a runaway try here. Look, most likely here. Oh, here we go. And a bit of a friendly. How's it going? Tonga and Samoa. I think it was Milford, Anthony Milford there might be the one spoken to. And Ashley Klein, they're doing well to just, calm the boys down. No need to greet each other. You guys have already greeted each other. No need to ask each other how's it going. There's a bit of a tussle here. I don't know what happened there. Looks like Tonga might go for two. If they go for two, there's a massive show of respect there to Toa Samoa and their defense because Toa Samoa have been defending so well. In all honesty, I'm not too sure what happened there regarding the exchange, but nonetheless, I think Tonga going for two, and yeah, big props there to Toa Samoa and their defense. But again, discipline, 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 right? The 3Ds. And the Samoan boys talking amongst themselves there. I think asking questions of defense, talking about what to do, left, right, center. Come on, boys, right? And Ashley Klein there talking to Anthony Milford. Keep the defense, just be clinical, boys. You know what I'm sure he's saying. Discipline, keep it up, or else I'll be sending some players off to the bin to have a little sit down. And I think you'll probably say the same there to Mate Matonga and co. And katoa there, right? Katoa looking at the goalpost now to even things up here as he goes for a conversion. I hope you guys are well, enjoying it. Apologies there, I'm just gonna, once he gets it in, I'll be changing the scoreboard here. I spoke about tries, right? Might not be another try score, so who knows? This just might be a dead even game until it might go overtime. We'll see what happens. Katoa here, lining it up. And he's looking left, right, center. And he goes for it. Bang, big kick. And it's over. And it is now even Stevens. This is, in my opinion, the best game of the Rugby League World Cup so far. That's not even close. As you see fans there, the English fans. You got English fans or fans of Samoa, English fans or fans of Tonga. It is good to see, right? Rugby League. And again, Toa Samoa to kick things off again here through Joseph Swali'i. And here we go. We're starting again. 12 all, 0-0, right? How do you win the game from here? That's the question. Siosiwa Atakao carries the ball up forward, but is met well there by a few of the Toa Samoa. I reckon Royce Hunt will be out there soon. Dead fit though with the ball in hand now, but again is met by about 3 Toa Samoan players there. And it needs to be done. That's how you stop him, right? That's the only way you stop him. And again, Tonga there with the ball through the hands of Felicity Alforce. He runs into Milford, but is met well there. Papali as well as Crichton in tow. And again, Mate Matonga about 10 metres up, 20 metres up from the try line here. So Siwa Taukeiaho about 15 metres in that carry there. Sorry, 10 metres, sorry. As a Tonga there with the ball. Fourth tackle set here now. Off to Keon Kolomatangi. Kolomatangi attracts a few defenders. Tonga over the halfway line here, but it's their fifth and last now. About 40 metres up from their try line now. Sonny Luke goes left, goes right this time here. Straight into a big kick there from appears to be Siliva Havili. And it bounces out there. Luckily for Toa Samoa. Big kick there by Lorohea. And look, it looks like, Toa Samoa will be playing about 10 metres out now, right? 10 metres out off their own try line here. So again, carting it forward. As for Mate Matonga, it's about the simple basics of discipline, right? Again, not allowing any penalties. Keeping it clean so that they don't get a penalty so Samoa can cart it up forward. But again, so far, it looks like Tonga have the upper hand early anyway. It was Samoa for a little bit, but now the momentum has changed. There's Junior Boldle there, the ball in hand. Shout out to Brian To'o. And his tackle there by Siosiwa Taukeiaho. And received there by big Josh Papali, who offloads the ball, shown to no man's land. Boldle cleans it up. Probably not the option they want. And then they do it again anyway. This time Joseph Swali'i, but he gets wrapped around well there by Dave Fifita. On the third tackle set, I don't think Toa Samoa have even made more than 15 metres. Tonga's defence has been up in their face there. Fourth tackle play now here for Toa Samoa. They're going to go out wide this time around here through the hands of Luai. Luai off to Milford, but he's tackled well there by Lorohea as well as Will Benesini. Fifth and last here for Toa Samoa, about 10 metres up from their halfway line. Big kick here from Luai. Collected there by Hopoate, and is about 10 metres away from his from the halfway line, but he's carted backwards there. And again, Lola have the ball in hand. 52 minutes are gone so far in this game here. It's been a very, very tight game. 12 minutes, if you will. Um, Tony Luke now of the ball. He's out in open space. Goes out wide this time. Straight to Felice Galfusi. Felice Galfusi with the ball. And he's out wide there looking like a winger. And it looks like it's a forward pass or offside. Something or other. Something happened there. And it looks like the Ashley Klein is talking and he's offside. Okay. Looks like there's a few players offside. I'm not too... Unfortunately, I can't hear it. But if you... Yeah, hang on. So we're seeing that it's a penalty there. It's Toss Armour's ball. Yeah, okay. If anyone could tell me what on earth happened there, that'd be great because I can't hear anything. All right. Anyway, as I say that though, Papali'i there with the ball in hand carries it up forward. I'm assuming it was like an obstruction or a forward, like not obstruction, but like a forward pass. I'm assuming. Kalma Tuilangi cutting up forward, and just as Tonga had the upper hand about 2 minutes ago, now Toa Samoa again discipline, 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 and again Josh Papali'i there with the ball, and he cuts it up forward about 10 meters away now from the try line here of Mate Tonga. And again, Toa Samoa with the ball in hand. Levi goes out left to Simon Luai. Luai steps, jukes his way through, and he's stepping around. This is where he's the most dangerous. And he goes for a kick, and Katoa collects it, and is shoved out there by Milford. And there you go. There you go. Bit of pressure there applied, Luai, right? And in broken play, Luai is one of the guys to go to as a 5'8". But a good set there by Toa Samoa. Again, obviously Tonga there forced with the goal line dropout. Lola here going to start proceedings off again from the goal line. Big boot. Collected well there by Danny Levi though. Shown to the hands there of Brian To'o with the flowing locks there for Toa Samoa. And we all know how hard he's going to be to carry to stop. Oh, it's a tender strip, but a knock-on I think as well for Mate Matonga. There's a ruling there. Do Toa Samoa go for two? Or do they just go for a set, another tap and run? They're going for two. Yep, thought so. I'm telling you, this game here might not. They might. I'm being serious. This game here may not even have any tries in it. It's Toa Samoa now going for two, and obviously if they do, obviously there'll be two up in front. It's a dead even game. Again, both sides showing respect to each other's defense, and it's that type of game, right? There's been no give. There really hasn't. The scoreboard will tell you as well. Both teams having their moments and stuff, but again, the opposite team there with the defense every time. Toa Samoa looks good. Tonga defend well. Every time Tonga look good, Toa Samoa defend well. It just is that type of game. There's no give. It's a game of chess, and I love it, right? Speaking of chess, I don't mind a game of chess or two. Anyway, as Steve Crichton lines things up here. And I hope you guys well. Hope you guys are all good wherever you are. And thank you again for joining in. I mean that. Yeah, it's been a pleasure. It's been a pleasure watching this game, and I hope you guys have enjoyed it just as much as I have as well. And what I'm going to be doing as well is I'll be doing a quick little review of the game as well, regardless of who wins or loses. I'll be doing a review after this game, a post-game review, and then yeah, that'll be it for today's proceedings of this game here. As Stephen Crichton lines it up, obviously if he gets it through, then Toa Samoa up by 2. So this is a very crucial kick here. Here we go. We'll see what happens. He either gets it in or he misses it. There's no two ways about it. Stephen Crichton lines it up, goes for goal. And he slots it through. Penrith Panthers, player. Obviously, good centre there. Part of the back-to-back premiership winning team as well. Brian To'o there as well, right behind them. It was a penalty strip there, ruled by the ref there on a Felice Galfusi. Right call in my opinion. Again, situations, moments, you just got to be a bit more clinical than that. In saying that though, Mate Matonga to kick things off again, Lolo here from the halfway line. And now it's Samoa 12, Toa Samoa 14. Junior Bowler there with the ball, collects a few defenders too. Fifita, Kion Kolomatangi, as well as Benesini in tow. Luai acting dummy half, goes out right this time here. And Telen May there with the ball in hand, attracts a few defenders. And Danny Levi now, hooker, goes out right to Josh Papali'i. and he's been so good for Toa Samoa. That second phase play has allowed Toa Samoa to have a bit more wriggle room. Speaking of which, hopefully Royce Hunt comes out there from big carry there by Kalma Tuilangi. And Toa Samoa about 5 meters away now from the halfway line. And they pass it out. Now they're over it now through the hands of Joseph Swali'i. Swali'i with the ball, carting it forward, runs, breaks away. So Swali'i on his own. Bang, big run. What a run from Swali'i. He's not held. He's not held yet. Toa Samoa there about 5 meters up on the try line here. Fifth and last. What a run there from Swali'i. Carrying a few defenders with him as well. Last play about 5 meters up from the try line here. Goes for a kick. Toa Samoa score. Brian To'o. All the Mate Matonga just let the ball. The Tonga just let the ball bounce. They just looked at it like they didn't want anything to do with it. They looked at it like it was a bomb. They didn't want anything to do with it. And Brian To'o there to collect the try. I'm perplexed. I am very perplexed there. Joseph Swali with a barnstorming run. Luke as well as Galfusi couldn't grab him. Attempted to grab there by Murdoch Masila. Lolo here as well couldn't grab him. He broke about 6 tackles or 7 tackles in that run there, Joseph Swali. That was an awesome run. Toa Samoa going out with a Milford kick. And it bounces. Oh, there we go. There's a bit of a bounce, and there was just no urgency for Mate Matonga, unfortunately, because the bounce beat them all, and it went in favour there of what an ugly bounce there for Mate Matonga. And Brian To'o there to collect the ball. And now Samoa in front with a kick to come. And I hope you guys are enjoying this game because, this has been, I'm in love with this game. This is so good. Good try there by Brian To'o. And Tonga again, unfortunately, we spoke about the discipline being clinical for both these sides. Unfortunately for Mate Matonga, though, and defense, right? Defense as well for both these sides. And, defense, I think was my main, that was my third point there for Mate Matonga was their defense. For Tonga, there was their defense. And unfortunately, slipped away from there. But in saying that, what a good carry there by Joseph Swali'i. There was a beautiful run there. And obviously, if Crichton gets it in, it's going to be Tonga 20, Toa Samoa 12. He's just lining it up. See what happens there. Similar position to the penalty kick he had about a few moments earlier. And there we go. Toa Samoa, right? Tonga 12, Toa Samoa 20. And just like that, you got to remember, whether you like it or not, Toa Samoa come to this game here as the underdogs as well. 20 minutes to go. All right, Toa Samoa coming to this game here as the underdogs. That's the reality. So it's actually good to see them up in front. Now, Tonga, how do they respond? How do they stop the bleeding, so to speak, as Lolo here kicks things off again. 20 minutes to go now, guys, of the second half. Do or die here. Junior bottle of the ball. Big hit up. Good tackle there by Dalgo as well as Fifita, Felice Kafusi, sorry. Crichton acted dummy half. Straight into Brian To'o there. There we go. And Toa Samoa, Royce Hunt. Speaking of big boppers, speaking of second, men coming off the bench there, Royce Hunt there with a ball in hand, big run. And Danny Levi scoots about 50 meters for himself there. Fifth and last, over the halfway line here. Toa Samoa with the ball in hand. Oh, penalty. Oh, no. Discipline. Sorry, guys, I'm going to drink a bit of water. It's been a bit too much here. But Mate Matonga could not have afforded. They did not need that. And Galfusi, unfortunately, clipping Papali'i high there. And because of that, it's a penalty. And that's the last thing they needed. Although you could argue and say Papali'i slipped, but nonetheless, it's still a head high. It is what it is. Right, still a high hit. So, unfortunate there. Anyway, sorry, guys, I'm going to have a drink and I'll get back to you guys. Apologies. Now we're back into it there. Jaden sort of the ball. All right. Now, Danny Levi with the ball in hand now. About 30 odd meters now from the try line here. Toa Samoa with the upper hand here. Royce Hunt running straight into anyone and everyone. He's not afraid of anyone. Royce Hunt is such a good player. Big body there for Toa Samoa. Toe on the back foot here. About 20 meters up from the try line here. Lafai trying to be a bit too pretty. Looks like it was a touch there by Mate Matonga. So it might be a set restart again. Possibly. No, it's not. Oh, yeah, it is. Toa Samoa there the ball. Junior Bolo carrying it forward. Now Toa Samoa back to where they started, about 20 metres up from the try line here. And Toa Samoa the ball going up right through the hands here of Jaden Soa. And it looks like it was a knock on as well. And the two guys here having a little bit of an argy-bargy. Oh, yeah, here we go. You don't want. No. Not good to have the argy-bargy, but yeah, unfortunately there for Jaden Soa. Knocks the ball on there, gives Tonga a bit of fresh air, a bit of space to breathe. And that's exactly what they needed there. As they start proceedings off again now, Tonga with the ball in hand now after that knock on. And about 10 metres away from their own try line. Now they've got a card about 80 metres forward now to score a try. And again, welcome guys. Thank you again for tuning in. If you're expecting me to show the game, no, I can't. I'm sorry if I do. My channel will be terminated. That's just the way it goes on YouTube. I wish I could show you. I really do. But I can't do it for the sake of this channel here. So again, sorry guys if you're looking here for the thing. But you can join me for commentary. And as we said, that though, set restart there for Mate Matonga is Kion Kolomatangi there. Kolomatangi carries the ball up forward. Sorry, Moses Suli, apologies. Shown to the hands here of Adam Funor Blake. Adam Funor Blake, though, low tackle there, attracts a few defenders there. Now Tonga proceeding up to the halfway line here through Siliva. Havili attacks it well. Off to Kion Kolomatangi. Nearly breaks the tackle there, but a low tackle by Junior Bolo, though, forces him to be tackled there. And now off to the Lolo here. Lolo here shown to Dalmo Lolo now off from the bench here, and he's definitely needed there for Mate Matonga. He attracts a few defenders there. I think he's come from the bench. And now Havili now off to big foot. It looks like Fotoika. Again, apologies. Tonga about 10 metres up from the try line now. Attacking. Going out wide this time here. Lolo here straight. Goes for a kick. Collected there by Taylor May. And it's going to be a goal drop out here. Nearly 15 minutes to go this game, guys. And again, thank you to all the viewers for watching. Hope you guys are well. I'll read the comments. Apologies. All the way. A lot of upset people here are obviously going for your teams, but I'm saying that it is what it is. At the end of the day, your team needs to make the most of it. As Fotoika carts it up forward, straight into Lafai there, as well as Lingi Sao and Paulo. And again, Havili there with the ball in hand goes out left this time around here to Eden Funor Blake. And he's going to attract a few defenders here. Is Mate Matonga carting the ball up forward. Obviously, their fans pushing him as well. Let's go Tonga is what they're saying. Tonga have the ball, Fotoika. Now Mate Matonga about 10 metres away from the try line here. Their third tackle set now. 2 more tackles to go now, guys. Let's see what happens. And first receiver here, Tamolo off to Eden Funor Blake, and he nearly goes up forward, but is met well there. And a good tackle by Papali'i, as well as Danny Levi there. Tonga, fourth tackle set. But again, Dalmalolo trying in vain here. Is Toa Samoa do as much as they can to stop him as well. Going out left this time around here. Off to Lolo here. Oh no! The bounce! Milford with the ball in hand. Is he quick enough? No, he isn't. He's just going to hold the ball there. Last tackle set there for Mate Matonga, and unfortunately for them, Milford collects it. And he carts it up forward near the halfway line now. Toa Samoa with the ball in hand. Lafai fends off Benicini, fends off Fafita. And a big hit there on him by Fotoika to settle things down there. I'll tell you what, very lucky it wasn't Brian Toto or Stephen Crine collecting that one there, because it could have been a runaway try. But I don't think Anthony Milford had the gas. The petrol ran out, he got too tired. And again, off here to Kalma Tuilangi. And Toa Samoa now, about 20 metres out now from their try line. Literally seconds ago, it was Mate Matonga. Now it's Toa Samoa. Such is the game there. Sorry, Josh Papali'i that was there with the ball in hand. Off now here, and going out wide. Big run there, but a big hit there on Lingi Sao by Kion Kolomatangi. Beautiful hit there. Fifth and last here, Mate Matonga, about 15 metres out here. Luai goes for a kick. Not the kick he wanted, I don't think, but it's in the breadbasket there. Brian Toto 1-on-1 here with Daniel Tupou. And Daniel Tupou there with a nice skill play there to defend the ball between the legs and collect it. And now we have Moses Suli there with the ball. Tackled well, though, by Bolo. That was a good one-on-one play. I would have thought Toto would have tried to have ran around them there, so to speak, or run through him, attempt to anyway. Mate Matonga there with the ball. Feliska Fosi. And Eden Funor Blake now with the ball here. Mate Matonga carting up forward there, but Toa Samoa again The defense just as desperate. Going in low there was Junior Bolo. Fourth tackle play here for Mate Tonga. And Taumalolo trying all he can there, but again, met well here by Toa Samoa as Tonga on the halfway line. Papali'i instructing the boys to go back, to collect that kick. And if this carts in, if this goes in play, no, it doesn't. It stays in there for Mate Tonga, and Joseph Suali'i nearly breaks through the tackle there, Will Penisini, but he does well to grab him. Joseph now wide there, acting dummy half, straight into the hands here of Taylon May, looking left, right, and centre as he's tackled as well to pass the ball, but is tackled eventually. Milford there of the ball, acting dummy half, goes out here to Brian To'o. Again, the good old 1-2 of the wingers to start things early there. Havili there to grab him. Milford going out here to Stephen Crichton, but he's tackled there by Fotuika as well as Taumororo. And again, going out here to Oregon Galfosi. And again, guys, we're nearing about 12 minutes remaining of this game right now. 12 minutes left. And a big run here by Milford. Breaks it on the fifth and last. He's gone for a kick here. And the bounce here, Taumororo, Lolohea, apologies, grabs it and runs into Soa as well as Anthony Milford. I hope you guys are enjoying the game here. Thank you again for tuning in. I appreciate it very much. Hope all is well. Hope all is well. And receiving here on the standing start here is Daniel Tupou. And Toa Samoa will be well to keep the discipline in check. Try and force an error, but again, not to rush up too fast there, or else the ref will blow, obviously, again, this penalty. As Katoa cast the ball up forward here. I'll tell you what, Tonga, I think, are lacking just a bit of a 1-2 punch here, particularly from the fullback here. And speaking of 1-2 punch, there is Bolo there with a big hit on Penisini. And now we're exactly almost to their halfway line here. Tonga at about 10 metres out now, 15 metres out, sorry. Fourth tackle set here. Toa Samoa's defense has been good early. And here we go. Fifth tackle set. And it looks like Keon Kolomatangi with a big boot. Who's going to collect it? Suali'i there. Oh, Taylon May. Taylon May grabs it. And he's just grabbed there. And he just out. But nearly goes up. But again, just stays in there. And Tim Lafai there with the ball in hand. Offloads it to Luai. Luai shut off here into Brian To'o. To'o here asking a few. But we all know To'o's going to carry a few defenders. And now Toa Samoa of the ball in hand. About 10 minutes to go now this game here. Just about. With the ball in hand now is Jaden Soa, and he's going to do well to hold the ball this time here. And a good attacking phase here for Toa Samoa. Good set here. Right. Third tackle set about 10 metres out. 20 metres out, apologies, of the try line here. Oregon Galfosi now off back from the bench here. Danny Levi. Now exactly 10 minutes to go now, ladies and gentlemen. 10 minutes to go of this game. Inside ball. Junior Bolo. Big tackle here. Grabbed by Danny Levi. And it's about 2 metres short now. 2 metres short. Toa Samoa on the front foot here. Going out left this time round. Off to Milford. Off to Luai. Luai goes for a kick. And it doesn't go in. Oh, not the best choice here. Goes in low. Tackles in low there on Keon Kolomatangi. And now Toa Samoa left scrambling. Scrambling because of that. And Moses Suli. And it's a breakaway. And now Mate Tonga score a try. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how tight this game has been. Good try there by Mate Tonga. Sione Kato there scoring that try. Jerome Luai, again, a bit of a darting little kick, but it just, unfortunately for him, it just doesn't go to plan. Keon Kolomatangi gathers that ball, and he tries, obviously, with all he can to tackle him, and he does. But unfortunately, it just doesn't work out for him in the end. Set restart there for Mate Tonga, and a break in the line there by Mate Tonga. And again, Toa Samoa, unfortunately for them, not enough defenders there, and Tonga scoring a try there. And obviously all the fans are happy, and everyone there is very happy there for Mate Tonga. That in itself there was a very, very good try. Tonga playing, so let's go. Oh, look, in all honesty, I think we got to... In all honesty, I think we all got to be very, what's the word? We've got to be respectful of each other's play, look, to be fair, you know? I think both teams have come out to play. That's the reality. It's not about one team being bad, one team being good. Two teams won it, and it's quite clear to see. Look at the scoreboard, right? Now, this is 18-20. The question is, can Toa Samoa hold the lead? Because every time they've scored a try, right, Tonga have always come back, right? And now the question is, do Samoa score? Or do Tonga score? Was it dead even again? Again, all these questions, but the reality is, Luai there with a kick that did not go to plan, right? And the rain is, I think, sort of still drizzling there. And unfortunate for Luai because, yeah, that kick there just was not good at all. And I wanted a million chance there, I think. And Tonga there collecting the try there. But again, both these teams here won it. There's no doubt about it. 8 minutes ago now, ladies and gentlemen, 18-20 here. Bear with me because once this game is done, I'll be doing a quick little review of the game. And that's all she wrote. But here we go, 8 minutes ago now. And Tonga there with the ball in hand. Fortuika there with the ball. Met well there by Royce Hunt as well as Lingi Sao. Alfusi as well. And going up right this time here straight to Dave Fifita. Dave Fifita attracts a few defenders there, but he's tackled well by Levi as well as Sao. And again, Royce Hunt there. And on their second tackle set here, Mate Tonga with the ball in hand. Adam from North Blake carts it up forward. And Samoa again, obviously, again on the defensive end here. Tonga here with the front foot here, about 10 meters away from the try line here. Dalmolo attracting a few defenders there. Junior Paulo has been sensational for Toa Samoa. He's really led from the front this game, this whole game actually. And Fotoike there with the ball in hand. Now Mate Tonga here, now about 40 meters away now from their try line. Lolo here goes for a kick. Collecting it is Joseph Swali'i. And again, a good run and a good hit there by Mate Tonga. And again, I hope you guys are well. Thank you again for being part of this. And going out wide here to Brian Tot attracting a few defenders there. And Samoa now about 30 odd meters now from the halfway line. This is about as intense as it'll get now, particularly for Mate Tonga, obviously trying to enforce the error, but at the same time keeping that discipline in check, which will be very pivotal for him. And as we go out wide here through the hands of Lafai fending off a few defenders. Excuse me. And fourth tackle set here for Mate Tonga. Dave Fifita here calling for a knock on, but to no avail. And our fourth tackle here, Levi trying to catch the defenders off balance here, running off the ruck there. And about 2 meters away from the halfway line, good defense there by Mate Tonga. And again, Milford there going to start things off here with a big kick on the fifth and last here, and collected well there by Daniel Dubol. Dubol there with the ball is going to run, cut it up forward. And apologies. All right, here we go. And now Tonga there about 10 meters, 50 meters away from the halfway line. Escator there with the ball. And again, Mate Tonga looking like they got the front foot here. Toa Samoa probably gassing, nearing 5 minutes to go exactly in this game, guys. And again, with the ball in hand here is Siliva Havili. And I hope you guys are well. Thank you again for joining in. Lolo here of the ball, cuts his way over the halfway line. Dave Fifita runs it up, but is met well there by Lingi Sao as well as Levi there. Third tackle set here for Mate Tonga. Through the hands there, Tamolo straight into Katoa. And a knock on there by Lolo here, unfortunately. Could not have afforded to do that. Lolo here drops the ball on a very hot attacking moment there for Mate Tonga. Apologies. And they dropped the ball. 5 minutes ago exactly of this game, guys. 5 minutes ago. And Stephen Crant there with the skills to catch the ball between his legs and catch it as well. That was just pure skill. And it's just, yeah, zero tackle set restart. Back to it all over again. As Toa Samoa there with Joseph Oli. If Toa Samoa can keep the sounds composed, Chanel Harris Tabita in the game and score a try. Oh my goodness me, Lingi Sao bumping players off left, right, and center. Papali'i there with the ball in hand, dodges around a few, but it's tackled there fine, nicely by Cole Fusi. Again, Chanel Harris Tabita with the ball in the dummy half position. Paulo with the ball again. And Toa Samoa will do well to just keep the ball here and keep the discipline in check. This has been such a tough game. Such a tough game. Now, Samoa there with the ball. Off to Luai. Off to a bit of a pass there by Swali'i. Puts Taylor May under a bit of pressure. But he does well to still stand tall and strong. It's now going to 4 minutes of this game now, guys. It's so intense. Fifth and last here. Luai doesn't opt to pass. He opts to pass at this time here. Lafai goes for a chip and kick. And it's touched by Mate Tonga. And it's going to be a goal line drop out there. Now the time is working against Tonga now. The time is now working against Tonga. They need to be more urgent now. As for Toa Samoa, keep the same pressure. Goodness me. This has been such a physical, fast-paced game. I'll tell you what, you know. Tonga opted for the short kickoff, but it just didn't work for them that occasion. Now again, Toa Samoa of the ball about 15 meters up from the try line here through the hands of big Papali'i there, and he's been so good for Toa Samoa coming off the bench. He's been an absolute necessity and available player there. Swali'i with the ball in hand, cuts it up forward. Now, Toa Samoa about 2 meters away from their try line here. If they score a try, you think that's all she wrote. And the ref is saying to wait, stop play, start play again. Shanaris Tavita there with the ball in hand. About 3 minutes to go now, exactly, guys. Got to be it was going to be an obstruction if Toa Samoa carried it on, so they had to unfortunately for Toa Samoa anyway, just force surrender to the ground there. Now fourth tackle player, now Milford bumps off Taumalolo. Paolo bumps off Taumalolo as well as Fifita. He puts both of them on their backside. Goodness me, fifth and last play here. It's going to get a little bit heated now. Obviously, Tonga wants to win this game. I get it. But at the same time as well, you know, you gotta be a bit more composed. Taumalolo as well as Dave Fifita absolutely gets ramsacked there by a bowler of a big, strong run. Hang on, I'll be here. Hang on. Tonga and Samoa going crazy. Absolutely. There was an overlap blocked. Set and absolutely. Look, I'm not sure what you got. Yeah, look, I'm gonna be honest now. I'm not here for the ref comments here. Honestly, this game for me has been dead even, and you can already see who I'm going for clearly. But I don't think this game has been a ref game. This has been two teams who won it the most, right? Simple as that. And it's a penalty though for Mate Matonga. So can Mate Matonga write the final? Can they write the final chapter here, right? Lolo here there tries to get as much of the ground as he can. Again, a clean defensive set here from Toa Samoa winning the game. It's for Mate Matonga. A good run, a good line break. Something there will happen. It is what it is. I'm looking forward to this game. Here we go. Taumalolo, they have a big run. Tonga now about on their halfway line. Now exactly, ladies and gentlemen, it's about 2 minutes to go of this game exactly right now. Lolo have the ball in hand. Felicia Galfosi. Milford as well in tow. Third tackle set here for Mate Matonga. Havili there, going up to Adam Funor-Blake. Adam Funor-Blake cuts it up forward. About 15 odd meters, 25 meters to go. Because the adrenaline is kicking in. Alright, here we go. Off here, going up wide. Mate Matonga with the ball. Fifita attracts a few defenders. Runs. Nearly scores. And he's out. No, he's not. I thought he was out. No, he's not. No, he's not. He's in. He's in. Fifth and last year, Mate Matonga about 10 meters out from the try line. Tackle. Set restart. Set restart here for Mate Matonga. It's a set restart. Taumalolo, they have the ball in hand. It's now... Oh, this is intense. This is intense. 5 meters out now. 1 minute to go exactly, guys. Mate Matonga here with the ball. If they score, it's over, right? Here we go. Third tackle set here for Tonga. Going up wide. You think they're going to score it. Kion Kolomatangi. No. Lafai goes in low. Fourth tackle set here for Mate Matonga. Going up left here. Lolo here. Goes to a kick. Play that. Collected by Toa Samoa. 30 seconds to go. Shinaris Tavita with the ball. Carries it up. The underdogs may have just won this game. 20 seconds to go. Apologies for shouting. But such is my excitement for this game. Brian Tot with the ball in hand. Cuts it up forward. Fotueka trying to strip the ball. Toa Samoa win the game. What a game. Oh, wow. What a game. Look, it is what it is. It is what it is. You see me wearing the red jersey? Obviously, I want Tonga to win. They couldn't win, unfortunately. I'm not going to look at the refs personally. This was a neck and neck game. I'm sorry. Both teams here had bad and good calls. It is what it is. I'm just going to call it as I see it. Let me see what your thoughts are on the game, though, guys. Obviously, you might say this or that. Samoa win the game. And there you guys go. That is it. Right, to the Samoans out there. Well done. You know, malo pito, malo alpito. Thank you again To the Tongans, unfortunately, that's the way it goes, eh? That's the way it goes. That's what happens when you don't take your chances there, your discipline there. Again, Mate Matonga falling short to Toa Samoa. Toa Samoa came as the underdogs. The underdogs won. There's another way to describe it, unfortunately. That's the way it goes. Samoans, you guys enjoy the victory. Enjoy the malo, enjoy the cakes, enjoy the sugar, enjoy the chocolates. As for Mate Matonga, unfortunately, sorry guys, that's just the way it goes. Full time. Tonga 18, Mate Matonga, Tonga 18, sorry, Toa Samoa 20 points. And ladies and gentlemen, that's just the way it goes. Toa Samoa now looking down the barrel of an England team and in a rematch there to go. And that is the way it goes. Anyway, take it easy. See you guys next time. Yeah, again, if you're partying out there, be safe. Please don't do anything silly. Please. I'm begging and I'm urging you. Don't do anything silly. Hope you guys have enjoyed this. I'll be doing a post-game review. Yeah, look. In all honesty, I think the refs made both bad calls for both. All right, I can. All right, oh, the fireworks are good. Yeah, Toa Samoa. There we go. Let's go. Beautiful game. Take it easy. See you guys next time, and just remember, hold the ball. Be safe out there. Please don't be silly on those streets. I'll see you guys very soon.